Hi, this is your astronomer from Helsinki who moved from Helsinki to Rome for a postdoc, and I missed the bus to work, so I walk to work. I'll do this short because I had on my mind something to say for a while, so I'll do it while I'm walking. In Russian there is a saying "Durnaya bashka nok ne жалеет." If your head is stupid, your legs suffer. Basically, I forgot my bus pass for this bus, and there's no other bus for, I don't know, 5 hours or something, 4 hours. So there's no other possibility, and I don't want to go home. It's gonna take as many minutes to go home because I already walked a little bit as to go to work. So anyway, I walk to work. It's a lovely walk though, because I get to walk on let's see if I can past many institutes, which is fun for me. But I wanted to talk to you. Thank you for joining in this life with me, and I wanted to tell you some things about daycare Helsinki experience we had versus right now we are having an experience in Frascati. And this is just what I observe. There's no right or wrong, or I'm not criticizing anybody, but the focus is kind of a shocks, things I didn't expect. Daycare. So in Finland, in our daycare, it was more individual in terms of the arrival time. So I guess the philosophy is that each family is different, and there you can write in the beginning of the semester or year what times you are bringing the child and what times you pick up the child. You have to pick up by 5 in regular daycares, but there are daycares with after hours services. So and when I say daycare, my children are 3 and 5 years old, so they are quite young. But so here in Italy, it is not that way. Even though we know the stereotypes that Finnish people are more punctual, in generally speaking, Italians come late or something, or the time is more valued in Finland. But in terms of daycare arrival time, it is not so. It is the opposite. There, it is quite strict in Italy in our daycare, so it was a shock for me. It's 8 to 8:40, 8 to 8:30 is the arrival time, and that's it. You cannot bring them at 9. So for my children, especially the youngest one, that was quite an early one to come to daycare, because it takes at least 30 minutes for us to walk. We don't have a car, there's no bus, no public transportation to go to daycare, so it takes at least 30 minutes to walk. We have to leave at 8, so we have to prepare and wake up the kids quite early, especially the little one, so it's a difficult thing to adjust to. And I feel a little bit bad for my little one. So yeah, it's like that, and you cannot be late because it's not accepted. So yeah, it is not possible to come at 9, for example, or 9:30. That is one. And what makes it harder on a child and a parent is a second culture shock for the arrival time, because there is no breakfast at daycare in Italy. In Finland there is breakfast 8 to 8:30 or something like that. So at least if you arrive early, they have breakfast there. But there's no breakfast in Italy for our daycare. It's a public daycare from the city. So we have to also make sure that children are fed. That's a process. And my children don't eat so early. At 7:15 they don't eat. We usually have breakfast at 8, like at daycare in Finland. So this is a culture shock, and we're trying to adjust because there's no breakfast at daycare here in Italy. Versus in Helsinki there is a breakfast around 8 a.m. in a public daycare. So yeah, lots of things to consider. You know, having children is not easy, and moving children from place to place is not easy, so we are adjusting. There was something else on my mind with regards to daycare. Yes. I'm not sure if it is specific to our daycare in Italy or it's general rule. So we've been here about 2 months. This is what we experienced. The kids don't go outside. So it is not even into a playground. So, and there is a playground. And there's a park next to the daycare, but they don't go. They are always inside. Versus in Finland, we are used to, you know, an hour or so in the morning, an hour more, 2 hours in the afternoon. But it is not so. They spend outside a lot of time in Finland in the daycare, and they have trips. But my kids in Italy so far, they are always inside. So they really miss being outside, and their bodies need it. We have to create, but as I said, there is a map, and the pickup time is also earlier compared to Helsinki. At Helsinki, you can pick up till 5 p.m. After 5, the daycare is closed. But here, the pickup time is 3:40 to 4 p.m. So that's an hour earlier than what we are used to. And I don't know, I haven't seen anybody pick their child after 4. So maybe it's possible, but it is not part of the general procedure. So some lady came and told me that you can pay extra private service that will entertain your child on a daycare premises till 5. So, but that's extra cost, and it's not part of the public daycare package. I don't know how to enroll in it. If I find out, I'll let you know. So that is also, the day is shorter, the pickup time is earlier. So I don't know what people do who have kids and who work. Yeah, we are figuring it out. So, but you know, the atmosphere is nice. Of course, I was worried how it is, the atmosphere for children in Italy. I got more interaction with my older child, so it's possible to talk longer stretches, to chat longer stretches with the teacher, which is the baby. My baby is, as soon as he sees me, he wants to go home. There's no time to chat with the teacher. He's not patient. So at least I observed more the older child's group, and are kind. And a younger one likes the lunch experience, but he doesn't eat. I don't know what it is. He doesn't eat at daycare. Something I'm concerned about. But the older one is eating, not always everything, but she is eating. So INFN, Institute Nazionale Laboratorio, Italy, and this is part of their campuses where I work, because TIAPS is next to CNR in that one of their campus, which is called Artov, and there is also one spot for ESA, European Space Agency, and many other national institutes. And because it's a little bit of a number, so this kind of a road structure where you go in a circle, in English is a roundabout, in American English at least, it's a roundabout. traffic control. Isola Ecologica Frascati, Polizia. The more yellow flowers with an occasional blue. I think in Russian it's lutiki, I'm not sure the blue ones. Rock in my shoe. So it's always fun to see cacti and aloe coming from living in Finland for a long time, because there's not that many of this type of plants outside. I keep getting stones in my shoes. They're coming to some other institute, or it's a beautiful aloe type plant. Okay, so this is Agencia Entrata. It is where you do some of the paperwork for this walk along. This is another institute or campus, research, science related. This is Centro. I can't see. When between C and E there's an H, is in American English, right? Because if you have CH, it's ch, like church or choose. So this is Agencia Nazionale per le Nuove Tecnologie, l'Energia e lo Sviluppo. Public bus, but operated by private bus company. I don't know. It's called Fermata Schiaffini buses. So there's it's how the bus stop looks like, but some of the bus stops are not actually marked with a sign. All right, God bless you. I hope this was helpful to see this area for a little bit, this stretch of the road between Frascati and Rome, and to get the flavor that there are so many institutes and campuses, and some notes about childcare coming from the Finnish perspective. Some of the culture shocks we experienced. I am very interested in culture shocks, and to help to support people to transition between countries, and because it's not easy. Moving to another country, resettling is a stressful thing. There's a lot of stress associated with it, so you have to take care of yourself, not let it, you have to remember to take care of your mental health and needs to rest as a human being, not to be consumed, because moving and transitioning from place to place, especially if you don't have any ready to go connections, is hard. So yeah, God bless you. But it's also very rewarding, right? Because you get to have a more open mind and get exposed to a bigger world, other types of thinking. I think you become a more understanding, compassionate, and have a